Hi everyone, this is Durgesh from Informatica GCS. Today in this demo, I'm gonna explain you about test data generation with auto rule option. So as we know, test data generation is used to generate data for a particular column in the table, and this is a very useful feature in the TDM, and it can be used to generate huge amount of data from the TDM. So, to expanding the scope of the test data generation, we have a new option called auto rule. So this auto rule goes along with the column profiling. So as you know, this column profiling in the TDM is nothing but you profile the table based on the columns characteristics. So once you do a column profiling, you will get the information about the characteristics of the column, say like the patterns of the data in it, and the list of values in the column, and the range of numeric values in the particular column. So based on this characteristic, you can attach a particular TDM provided rules in the profiling itself. So once you do a profiling, TDM provide you some inferred rules based on the characteristics of the data in the column, and then you assign the inferred rule into the column. Then once the rule has been assigned, these rules can be used to further extrapolate the option of column profiling into a data generation. So as I mentioned in this demo, I'll be showing you the data generation based on the inferred rules assigned to the column. So as I mentioned, that assign the inferred rules that TDM provides to the column, and or you can manually assign your own rules in the define generation tab. So once the assignment has been completed, then in the data generation define tab, assign this inferred rule, which is nothing but auto rule, and then create a plan and execute it. So by this, the data will be generated into the column, which will be similar to the existing values already present in the column. So let me show you in the demo how you can utilize this auto rule for test data generation. So this is my TDM workbench, and I have these tables in this particular project, and I have already done a column profiling on customer table. So as you can see, the column profiling has given me the results of various columns present in the customer table, which is ID, name, and credit card. So so it has given for the ID column, you have the list of values are this much, and the patterns that you can use for the generation rule. It has been provided that all the patterns in this particular column is similar, and the distribution is 100, but whereas the list of values, the distribution is 50%, and the ranges of the value which it has in the column is between these two. So that is the highest minimum and maximum values in the particular column. That is the range name that you can use it for your configuring, or you can designing your generation rule externally. But if you want to use TDM provided generation rule, you can use these inferred rules already in among these three types, and you can select, you can see this option, you can say yes if you want to use any of these three types of inferred rule for this particular column for data generation, and select the type of it, like if you want to use a range, pattern, or list of values. So I have selected these two. So once this is done, so now let's generate a data for this particular table. Let's go to the define tab, data generation, and this is my customer table, and see, you can see that here the inferred rules is yes for these two columns, and for credit card it's no. So I don't want to because there was a null values in the column, so it didn't take the inferred rule. So now let's execute, create a plan, and then execute the generation. G customer, and let's select customer table. And so here you can provide some 10 records to be generated, and I'll just provide the connections to be used, the connection to be used, and next, and preferred. Okay, so let me show you the assignment of the generation tool first before creating the plan. So when you have an inferred rules already here, so we have the inferred rule already here. So now we have to assign a generation rule. So let's assign some generation rule to it. Like you can see there's an auto rule here. So when you select the auto rule, it will be basically it will be created. The auto rule option will be shown here, and you can select that. So here you can see for the auto rule here, inferred rule has been given as a range, and it will be generating a values with between these range. So I'll just say yes, and similarly for the other column also I have provided an auto rule, and let me show you the patterns to that particular column what you'll be using for generation. So here it will show the so here you can see the pattern it is being using A to Z, which is 25%. However, the values were there in the column. So these are the few patterns which are already automatically created, and this will be used for them. So now let's create a plan and generate the data for first. So let me add this particular table. I can see, and I want to just generate 10 records and do a connection. So that's pretty straightforward configuration for the test data generation, and let us execute this, generate and execute. So now the plan has been succeeded. So as you can see, it has been loaded 10 records to the target. So let's check the data which is created in the database of the table. So so this is my table what we generated data for. As you can see, it has generated the data, and these are few random data generated. So as you can see, the values are within the range of 1, 2, 3, 4. So values are within the range of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and string values are also the same pattern of what we have here. So, so this is where you can use auto rule for generating the data after the column profile. So in this demo, we have seen how to use auto rule for the test data generation after the column profile. So for more details, you can refer TDM user guide or admin guide, and for get the more information on the generation tools. Thank you for watching this video. I would love to hear feedback about this video. So you can send your feedback on supportvideos@informatica.com, or you can tweet our Twitter account, InfoSupport. Thank you.